I'm not this skeptic. I'm not Andrew Keen who's just like, well, social media is stupid and I'm going to make a lot of money as a speaker. I'm someone who has been using these tools since 1998, back before social media was even a term. I think there's a lot of potential and a lot of things that we can do with Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn. The problem is that we've allowed this group of people to so oversell them, and that includes the companies themselves in certain cases, that there's more myth than fact. And that myth is bred incompetence and deceits and dishonesty and lying and just all sorts of negative and nasty behavior that's led everyone astray. So now, instead of these great, wonderful tools and the great potential that they offer us, you have people going, well, now I have to have a Facebook page. Well, okay, what are you going to do with that Facebook page? I don't know, I have to have it. So they get locked into this crazy mindset and they start spending all sorts of money. And I fell into that trap. I organized this whole nationwide breast cancer tour, and I was like, I'm going to use social media and I'm going to bring in $1 million and we're going to do great. The whole thing was engineered with social media, total failure. I did it the same tour the following year with a different organization. I took the social media component out of it. They continue to do it to this day. It's going into its 4th year. It's called the High Five Tour. They've raised over $1 million and continue to be profitable, and that was the moment. That's when I was like, okay, there's something wrong here. And what was it? So I started to deconstruct the 2 tours, and what I found was the myth and the hype that I had so bought into that led me astray. And I said, if this is happening to me, it's got to be happening to other people. And that's really what spurred the creation of the book. There's 3 years of actual data backing up the points in the book. So for example, I talk about how status updates only live for about 11 minutes on Facebook. A lot of people don't realize that. The whole idea is, oh, well, you got to post often and people will see it. Well, if it only lives for 11 minutes, you really have to consider, does that mean it's without any value? No, but you have to be more strategic about it than just spitting out stuff. When you send people to Facebook, you're giving up traffic, time, and attention that belongs to you. And you're giving it to a company that doesn't care about you, that has bad customer support, and in reality, you don't really know if you're going to get great results. It's very dependent on case by case. I've had people tell me we've had great Facebook success, but we've also spent $200,000 to get it. And I've had people tell me that we've had absolutely no Facebook success, and there's some shady stuff going on with likes and clicks and things. I've worked with a lot of companies, and bands in particular are guilty of this, where they'll go, well, we'll set up a Facebook page, it doesn't cost us anything. But then they realize there's a time commitment, and your time is money. So the time that you're spending updating the Facebook page is costing you, because you could be sending out pitches to record labels or to getting yourself more gigs, and so there's that opportunity cost there. In my case, my mom started using it, and I like to write jokes on there, and I got really uncomfortable very quickly where she was commenting and saying, well, you shouldn't say that, that's not how I raised you. And I was like, I need to go. I need to not be using this.